Hi, I'm Mark Weiner, the Deputy Programs Director for Peace Operations Capacity Building. We work with countries around the world to develop their ability to participate in the United Nations and regional peacekeeping operations and to promote stability in war-torn countries around the globe, and especially on the continent of Africa. Peacekeeping operations are vital international tools for managing conflict, promoting stability, and enabling humanitarian assistance and reconstruction efforts in post-conflict environments. We do this primarily through the U.S. Global Peace Operations Initiative, a foreign assistance program to help train and equip soldiers and police to protect and enforce the peace in 17 different peacekeeping missions around the world. We work with 53 different countries to help develop their capacity to contribute to United Nations and African Union peace operations. In September 2015, President Obama released the first policy guidance on U.S. support for United Nations peace operations in over 20 years, highlighting the administration's commitment to contribute to and strengthen international peacekeeping. Noting that the success or failure of a peacekeeping mission can depend on capable troops and police, the policy document calls on the U.S. Department of State and Department of Defense to promote high performance standards and foster greater accountability for international peacekeeping troop and police performance. As the two departments work to implement the President's guidance, we need to put in place a more comprehensive approach to data collection, compilation, and analysis to better assess the effectiveness of peacekeeping forces. We need to understand how effective our investment has been. We want to make every dollar count. To date, the processes and mechanisms for assessing troop and police performance have been ad hoc and rely heavily on anecdotal information. We're looking for a big data solution to use all of the numbers and figures from spreadsheets and databases that we've collected, combine it with anecdotal stories, add an archive of lessons learned, and mix it with how and where we've invested funds to determine not only the effectiveness of our program, but also to provide guidance to ensure that these tax dollars are indeed helping to create a more peaceful and stable future. This project is an interagency initiative, which means you'll have the opportunity to not only work on a presidential priority, but you'll also engage with policymakers across the State Department and the Department of Defense, including personnel in the U.S. mission to the United Nations, the Office of the Secretary of Defense, and regional combatant commands across multiple time zones. Thank you for your consideration.